life vests so we could be safe. Okay, clearly I think this is child size, but that's okay because check this out. There's multiple life jackets in multiple sizes. I've been coming to the beach in Marquette my whole life, and I didn't even realize this. There's safety gear available for the public to use at most of the beaches here at Marquette. So this is McCarty's Cove. If you need a life jacket, you can come and use one for your time at the beach. So, John, if you're not that strong a swimmer, that's okay. There's life vests for you.
Yeah, apparently my muscles wouldn't help me stay afloat, so I would definitely need to make sure I use that life jacket. But I mean, Kurt, let's say somebody doesn't use the life jacket and they're in trouble. The fire department is called out and you guys need to assist the lifeguards. So what equipment do you guys use in order to help out the lifeguards?
Yeah, so we operate in a couple different manners. We work with the lifeguards, but the fire department specifically has rescue swimmers. And if we look over towards firefighter Sirkowski, he's dressed out in one of our rescue swimmer attires, mask, snorkel. The water's fairly cold all the time, so we utilize wetsuits as well. We also carry on our trucks these rescue boards. They look kind of like stand-up paddle boards. These ones are custom made. They have a little bit less buoyancy, so we can actually push down through surf. And we actually use more of Fire Service NFPA, which is National Fire Protection Agency certification instead of just the Red Cross. And for example, 4 of us from the fire department just went down to Florida and trained in the ocean and different things because this body of water is a lot like an ocean, right? Mm-hmm. So we'll demonstrate later too how to roll somebody on the board. That is also a skill that the lifeguards learn as well. But we respond anywhere in the city. We provide that near shore water rescue. And then we work with other agencies if it goes beyond that near shore component. But we do it in a timely manner. We try to get there quick, so it in fact is a rescue and not a recovery. And then the lifeguards, I can let head lifeguard Kayla talk about some of the equipment they utilize.
Yeah, we always carry our own backboard, AED, first aid kit, and we also have our own rescue board at the stand every single day when we are here. So we have our AED that we will bring down for emergencies, of course. We have our backboard, and we also carry our own tubes everywhere we go, just for emergencies, of course. We also have throw bags that both the fire department and ourselves will use.
Yeah, and that actually brings up a good component too, is that, we're here and we're talking about water emergencies, right? But that doesn't change the fact that emergencies happen on land as well. So they have to be prepared to handle medical emergencies, not just rescuing people from water. And then when you pull them from water, then it becomes a medical emergency, right? We got to get them breathing again and doing. So they're all trained in AED and CPR use as well. The other thing that's critical is we call it our EAP, or Emergency Action Plan. They have to initiate that. So before they perform a rescue, if they notice somebody in distress, they have whistle blasts that allows everybody to know that they need to clear out of the water so they can perform that. It also designates certain lifeguards to call 911 so that we're coming and it's all orchestrated, right? And we can eventually get them to that definitive care.
Kayla or Kirk, what do you think is the biggest risk for somebody when they go to the beach? Is it not knowing how to swim? Is it maybe going out in the water without telling people? What do you feel is the biggest challenge?
It is definitely rip currents, I would say. Trying to think they can swim out too far and then getting caught in one of those, or because for our city ordinance, you can only go 100 feet past the swim buoy. But people don't know that, and they'll think they can go as far as they want, and then there are rip currents out there.
And I mean, there's the swim buoys. There's a designated swim zone for a reason. It's not a suggestion.
Absolutely. No, it is not a suggestion. It is there for your own safety.
Kayla, another question. So, I mean, what was the training like? Because I know that we talked about for in the water, but like Kirk mentioned, you guys are also trained for on-land emergencies as well. So what does that procedure look like?
Yeah, so there is a lot of first aid and CPR, so we'll get into the depth of like full-on doing mouth-to-mouth compressions, everything like that, because before the fire department gets there, we need to know how to do that in case they take, say, a little longer than we thought they would. We need to be able to get them out of that water, start compressions right away. Mm-hmm. And then with first aid, if somebody had a bleeding for some reason, we need to know how to patch that up.
Got you. Okay, nice. It's a lot of things here that I honestly didn't take into account with the water and with the on-land portion of being a lifeguard. So I feel like, why not learn how to, first of all, I feel like one of the most important things as a lifeguard is to learn how to swim. So I feel like why not we get in the water and you guys teach me how to swim maybe? Something like that? Sounds good? Yeah? Okay, cool. All right, sounds good. All right, guys, we'll be back in 3 and we'll be in the water.